Ben, Essex first class debut, well done, and a wicket to celebrate. Just your reflections overall on that game with Worcestershire.
Well, tough few days I think. Like when you look at the scoreboard behind me, 490 for 9 declared, I think we're probably going into that first innings and thinking, you know, get a few quick wickets before the end of the play, and which is what we got, and we go from there the next day. But look, give credit to Worcestershire, they batted well. Barnard and Libby both batted beautifully. So yeah, a few hard days, but you know, I think we've learned quite a few skills, a few new things. Like that pitch, we weren't really expecting that, I guess. But yeah, definitely some things to take forward and look forward to against Durham next week.
And I guess over the 4 days, quite an extreme of emotions for you, really. First of all, getting your place in the side, because it's hard to get in this Essex side, isn't it, as a baseman?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was chuffed to bits when I got given the nod from Tommy on Thursday morning. But yeah, not having to do much on Thursday and then not having to do much really on Friday, went from one high to not a low, but like not having to do much. But then yeah, getting chucked the ball on yesterday afternoon or yesterday morning, wherever it was yeah, adrenaline was going, and yeah, I loved it to bits.
And hard work, and not only hard work, but cold, bitingly cold out there.
Yeah, it was freezing. I'm not sure if it matched the temperatures of Headingley this week, where there was snow, but it was bitterly cold out there. I think everyone, if you have a look on the live stream, every single player probably had hands in their pockets, including Weeks probably at one point. But yeah, it was cold, but as I said, loved it to bits, wouldn't change it.
Bowled well, bowled credibly, but you're there to try and get wickets, and you got that first wicket, the one of Leach. I think your reaction said it all.
Yeah, I was relief, certain. Probably not my best ball, but as I said, you take them all. Some good, some bad, and yeah, it's just good to get off the mark.
At the start of the season, all right, we're just into the season, was the target to break into the first team and take it from there, see what happens?
Yeah, I mean, Mags and Wes have both showed good faith to me over last year, giving me a 2-year extension, which I'm very grateful for. So I need to show performances, you know. But yeah, thrilled to bits to make my debut today, and hopefully get a few games under my belt. And it's only going to get harder to get into this side when we've got Sids here, which we're all looking forward to.
Yeah, just rewind a couple of years, because you made your first class debut for Gloucestershire, which on loan, before you obviously played for Essex. That's a strange situation to find yourself in, wasn't it?
It came around quite quickly. It came around very quickly. I believe I got the call on probably a weekend from Maga to say I was going to not necessarily make my debut, but play for Gloucester. And then travelled up to Derby, played the 4 days, trained the day before, and then came back to Essex that day. And yeah, it came around quite quickly, but it was a good couple of days. Really loved it. The Gloucester boys embraced me, and yeah, it was very good.
I guess you probably knew a few faces anyway from being around it's the age group under, but all of a sudden you're cast into a situation where they're not the familiar faces that you're used to every day in the dressing room. I guess that's a little bit of character building, isn't it? Out there to prove yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think with Essex, the best thing about us as a group is we're so tightly knit together. Like, if you look at Beardy's recent interview, like, it shows how close we all as a group, and it's true. Like, if we're not playing cricket together, we're playing golf together, and if we're not doing that, then we're doing something else, So we're all very close together, and it's all 11 mates having fun out on the cricket field at the end of the day, and the main goal is to win. And thankfully at Chelmsford here, that's what we've been doing. So to get a draw was a rarity, but as I said, Worcester batted really well, so all credit to them.